Is your memory and brain as sharp as it used to be? Or are you seeing changes that are worrying you? Early intervention in dementia can slow it down and help people cope with it better. To help do this, it's important to identify the early signs of dementia, which we will list in this video. We will explain the types of dementia, list tips for prevention and slowing down of the disease. Over 50 million people globally suffer from dementia. It does not discriminate. Even our favorite actors like Robin Williams and Bruce Willis have battled it. So what is dementia? Dementia is a condition that slowly damages or kills brain cells. When brain cells are damaged, it becomes harder for people to remember things, make decisions, and understand what's happening around them. This can lead to forgetting important tasks, getting lost in familiar places, or having trouble with everyday activities like cooking, paying bills, or even getting dressed. Types of dementia. Dementia isn't one disease but includes different conditions that affect the brain. Whilst the most common kind of dementia is Alzheimer's disease, making up 60% to 80% of cases, there are others. In Alzheimer's disease, protein deposits lead to problems with memory and thinking. The second most common type is vascular dementia. It comes about from conditions like stroke that block or reduce blood flow to the brain, damaging brain cells. It makes up about 10% of cases. The third type, Lewy body dementia, happens due to abnormal protein deposits called Lewy bodies. It represents around 5% to 10% of dementia cases. Frontotemporal dementia involves damage to the frontal and temporal parts of the brain and accounts for about 5% of cases. Lastly, there's Parkinson's dementia. It affects some people with Parkinson's disease. That's because the same changes that cause movement problems also damage parts of the brain involved in thinking. Early signs of dementia. Keep in mind that some of these signs may relate to other illnesses, so obtain a diagnosis from a healthcare professional. 1. Memory loss. One of the earliest and most noticeable signs of dementia is memory loss. This isn't just forgetting where you left your keys. It's more severe and affects daily life. For example, someone might forget important dates like birthdays or anniversaries, or they might ask the same questions repeatedly, even after they've been answered. They might also forget recently learned information, or rely heavily on notes and reminders to keep track of things they used to remember easily. 2. Difficulty with familiar tasks. People with early dementia often struggle with tasks that used to be second nature. For example, they might have trouble managing their finances, like paying bills or balancing a checkbook. Cooking a familiar recipe can become confusing, and they might forget the steps or ingredients. Even something as simple as remembering the rules of a favorite card game can become difficult. 3. Problems with language. Dementia can cause problems with speaking or writing. Someone might forget simple words or use the wrong ones, making it hard to understand what they mean. For example, they might call a watch a hand clock because they can't think of the word watch. They might also have trouble following conversations, often losing track of what was being said or repeating themselves. 4. Disorientation in time and place. Losing track of dates, seasons, and the passage of time is another sign of dementia. Someone might forget where they are or how they got there. They could get lost in their own neighborhood or forget the way to a familiar location. 5. Poor judgment. Making poor decisions is common in early dementia. This might include bad financial choices, like giving away large sums of money to telemarketers. They might also neglect personal hygiene, not showering or changing clothes regularly. Dressing inappropriately for the weather, such as wearing a coat on a hot day, is another example. 6. Misplacing things. People with dementia often put things in unusual places and then can't find them. For instance, they might place the remote control in the fridge or put their wallet in the laundry basket. They often can't retrace their steps to find these misplaced items, leading to frustration and sometimes accusations that others have stolen their belongings. 7. Withdrawal from social activities. Withdrawing from work, hobbies, or social activities is a sign of dementia. Someone might lose interest in favorite pastimes like playing cards, gardening, or attending church. They might avoid social gatherings because they feel embarrassed or frustrated by the changes in their abilities. 8. Changes in mood and personality. Dementia can cause noticeable mood swings and changes in personality. Someone might become easily upset, confused, or depressed. They might also become suspicious or fearful for no clear reason. For example, a usually outgoing person might become very shy and withdrawn. Recognizing these early signs of dementia is crucial. If you or a loved one notice these symptoms, see a healthcare professional. Early diagnosis and intervention can help manage the symptoms and significantly improve quality of life. Tips to prevent and manage dementia. 1. Stay mentally active. Keeping your brain busy can help prevent dementia. Activities like reading, doing puzzles, playing board games, or learning new things. Keep your mind sharp. Regular mental exercise helps the brain stay strong. A study in the Journal of the American Medical Association found that people who do mentally stimulating activities have a 29% lower risk of developing dementia. 2. Exercise regularly. Exercise is good for both your body and brain. It increases blood flow to the brain and helps new brain cells grow. Aim for at least 30 minutes of exercise, like walking or swimming most days. A study published in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease showed that regular physical activity can lower the risk of dementia by up to 30%. 3. Eat a healthy diet. Eating healthy foods can help your brain. The Mediterranean diet, full of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, and fish, is linked to a lower risk of dementia. Foods with antioxidants like berries and leafy greens protect brain cells. A study in the Journal of the American Medical Association found that people who follow this diet have a 33% lower risk of Alzheimer's disease. Also, the ketogenic and carnivore diets have become popular in helping people manage and slow down dementia. The Neurobiology of Aging journal reported a 25% boost in thinking skills among older adults with Alzheimer's disease who adopted the ketogenic diet. Similarly, a study in the journal Frontiers in Neurology suggests that a carnivore diet helps reduce inflammation in the brain, which slows down the worsening of dementia symptoms. Our next video focuses on foods that are excellent for the brain and dementia, so watch it next. 4. Stay socially connected. Being around people and staying socially active is important for brain health. Spend time with friends and family, join clubs, or participate in group activities. Social interaction keeps the brain engaged and can reduce the risk of dementia by up to 60%, according to a study published in The Lancet. 5. Manage heart health. Keeping your heart healthy helps keep your brain healthy too, as you do the same things to keep both in optimal condition. Conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, and high cholesterol increase dementia risk. Regular checkups, a healthy diet, exercise, and medication can help manage these conditions. The American Heart Association says that taking care of your heart can lower the risk of losing your thinking skills by up to 50%. 6. Get quality sleep. Good sleep is crucial for brain health. Sleeping 7 to 9 hours each night is recommended. Poor sleep increases dementia risk. Keep a regular sleep schedule, relax before bed, and avoid caffeine and electronics before sleep. A study in the Journal of Sleep Research found that people who don't sleep well have a 20% higher risk of losing their thinking skills. As many of us stay up too late on our phones these days, it's something to pay attention to. 8. Avoid smoking and limit alcohol. Smoking and too much alcohol can damage brain cells and increase dementia risk. Quitting smoking and drinking alcohol in moderation can help protect your brain. A study in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society found that quitting smoking can reduce dementia risk by up to 14%, and moderate alcohol consumption is linked to a 23% lower risk of cognitive decline. 9. Manage stress. Chronic stress can harm the brain and increase dementia risk. Techniques like mindfulness, meditation, yoga, and deep breathing can help manage stress. Regular relaxation and stress management improve brain health. A study in Frontiers in Psychology showed that lowering stress can enhance cognitive function and reduce dementia risk by 25%. 10. Regular health checkups. Regular visits to your doctor can help catch health issues early. For example, your doctor might notice high blood pressure during a routine checkup and recommend lifestyle changes or medication to manage it. Keeping an eye on conditions like diabetes and high cholesterol through regular checkups can also lower your risk of dementia. Managing these conditions early prevents them from causing damage that can lead to brain damage. 11. Early intervention. If you catch dementia early, treatments can begin sooner, which can help slow down the progression of symptoms. It also allows individuals and their families to make necessary adjustments and plan for the future. This can include making the home safer, setting up support systems, and managing daily activities more effectively. In addition, getting a diagnosis early connects individuals and families to resources and support groups. This can provide much-needed emotional support and practical advice on managing the condition. Sometimes, symptoms of dementia can be caused or worsened by other health problems like high blood pressure, diabetes, or depression. Early intervention can help identify and treat these conditions, which can improve overall brain health. Watch our next video about the best foods for brain health to learn how your diet can help keep your mind sharp and reduce the risk of dementia.